Hello and welcome back to Nikke News. In today's update, we're going to be talking about the release of Velvet and some new things that are happening in the game. January 29th, we're going to get the update. We should have at least 15 gigabytes of space available on your hard drive or on your phone for you to update it properly. The update is going to be happening between 11 AM and 3 PM UTC plus 9. This is the later timing, in case you are wondering. And Snow White Heavy Arms, aka Swallow White, is going to be added to Ordinary Recruit as well as the mode items. So you'll be able to get her off banner now. Major updates. SSR Velvet is coming. SSR Velvet, a member for the Made For You squad and former Special Agent Mate, joins Special Recruit. Velvet is a supporter, so 20% less attack than attackers, who consumes ammo in her ammo pouch to enhance her allies' attacking capabilities. What does this even mean? I don't know. I have no idea. But for once, it does sound like you are incentivized to add max ammo to increase your damage output. Her burst skill boosts her own attacks to strike enemies. Fantastic, fantastic. Class, supporter weapon femme fatale, code Wind, which means that her as a sniper character is gonna be interacting with Liberalio, which might make it interesting, which might make an interesting combination. Will she replace Scarlet Black Shadow in the position of the highest DPS Wind type characters, or will she be less than, or maybe she might even be an off burst supporter for Liberalio and Scarlet Black Shadow. Very interesting. She's gonna be Tetra as well, and she's gonna be a 2% banner. Pretty good, pretty good. Temporary participating Nikkes. You're gonna be able to use Velvet in the Union shooting range, test her out, have some fun, play with her. I know I'm gonna play with her. New costume. Limited costume, Velvet Central Rabbit. Do you guys realize what's happening? This is the first time in Nikke history that they're taking an older sprite, an older model, and bringing it to the future to sell to us. I am very surprised by this, but at the same time, I'm perfectly okay with it. Now, some of you guys may be wondering, what's the difference, bro? Well, what's the difference? Okay, here, check this out. This right here is what Velvet looks like. Very pretty. You can see that she's wearing some shibari ropes tied to her, a black color T-pow looking thing with a red color outside section, white color mid bead. Also, she's wearing black stockings with some floral print on the side. Take that and compare that against this one. You can see that it's very, very different, very distinct. Here, the hand position is different, the ears position is different, the clothing choices is different. This one, she still has shibari. She's wearing some kind of like black color. She has a black letter of sorts between her booba, and she's wearing these cufflinks, pink color stockings, completely different design. So whether you like this version or this version of her, you will be able to get both as long as you're willing to spread a little bit of cash, $20 US. The $20 US is also going to come with 25 ordinary recruitment pools. So is that worth it? That depends on you. Personally, I'm happy that they're bringing back the new outfit, but I am not sure that I prefer the new outfit over the previous one like this. Sorry, I'm not sure if I prefer the older one or the newer one. The newer one seems a little bit more classy, if that makes sense. So that's going to be available. The Phantom Thief Bunny Who Will Steal Your Heart is coming as the February Mission Pass. Now, there's also going to be limited time costume reruns for Sin, Backstreet Dream, Trony, Sweet Step, Signal, Dramatic Chocolate, and Drake Made for Valentine. So we'll take a look at each of these. This is the Sin one. Yep, this is the Sin one. I think she looks really good in this, but honestly, I also don't think there's a situation you will ever see the Sin skin, because when are you ever gonna see it? When are you gonna use Sin? Never. it is very creative in the way they use the jiggle physics though, to imply that she is not wearing undergarments. Pretty cool. Also available is the Trony one. This is what it looks like. Making her wear Soda's maid outfit is a little bit cruel, but you know, it is what it is. It do be like that. Also, the stockings being semi-transparent here. Pretty cool. I like that idea a lot. I like these kind of weird different ways they make characters sexy. Drake's one is much more kawaii, more gap moe kind of vibes. You can see what she looks like here. She's wearing a maid outfit. She's the only character in this lineup of characters that is meta relevant to solo raid. Drake specifically appears in all 5 elements of solo raid as long as you're running the shotgun team. If you want to see the character that you buy, Drake is probably the most valuable out of the 4 rerunning outfits. Yep. And finally, there is one more in the form of Signals one. I don't even have the YouTube video for this, so I opened it on blah blah link. Honestly, when are you gonna ever see her? Maybe during the next favorite item release? But otherwise, you're not gonna see her. Of course, if you're a collector, this won't make a difference to you. So, yeah. The new event is called Fatal Mind. Despite becoming a member of Mid4U, Velvet still finds it difficult to fit in at the Mid Cafe. But then a Dark Force emerges, setting its sights on the Mid Cafe. Is this Dark Force a real Dark Force, or is it a joking Dark Force? Who knows? To protect it, Cocoa launches a secret operation. I wish we could get a Cocoa alt for this event as well, but unfortunately it seems like it's only going to be Velvet. One thing that I would take into consideration is that usually for the last 2 years it's always 2 characters per Valentine's event, which means that this time, with it only being 1 character, it might lead to a situation where the upcoming collaboration event has 3 characters. Prepare your funds accordingly, alright? Challenge stage is coming as well. Archive, the romantic Valentine event, is coming back. This is the one where you get mid-mast and mid-anchor from. 7-day login event, mid-cafe stamp. This is your classic 7-day login event. You can get some 10 pools from this. Union raid is coming up on the 30th of January. That's in 4 days. If you are looking for a union to join and you're in Southeast Asia, on the Southeast Asia servers, come and join us at Daily War. Co-op is coming out as well, and this time we are fighting Ziz. Ziz is of course a much later game boss, which means that her mechanics are going to be a little bit more difficult. Hopefully in the form of co-op they're going to make it simpler so that most players can figure it out and can play it together. Champion Arena is coming up, Season 22. Good luck to our PvP players out there. New content and features. Mini game Pirate Cafe is going to arcade. New titles are being added to the game. New profile card objects going to be added to profile decoration. And that's about it. So what did you think? Do you like the new version of Velvet? Or do you prefer the old version of Velvet? Which of these characters works better for you? Personally, I like this version of Velvet, but I'm gonna just pick up a copy of the new of the older Velvet, Bunny Velvet, just for the sake of collection. Yep. Thank you guys very much for watching. Until next time, DJ Lord.
Jiggle physics, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle physics, jiggle. 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 Jiggle physics, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle physics.